What up, players?
I tried every single TPOB trimmer blade ever made. Stick around to see what I got. 6 blades, they all do something different, and I'm about to let you know exactly what it is. All right, let's get into it. First up, we got the DLC blade for Ghost and Ghost X trimmers. This blade's all about comfort, smooth, it's forgiving, and it's perfect for clients with sensitive skin. Also, it's beginner friendly, so barbers can use it confidently without worrying about irritation or cutting anybody in sensitive areas. It's actually pretty solid for cutting kids, making sharp lines, and they won't even feel it. So this safe, soft skin, deep tooth blade comes with 4 guards. On top of that, the DLC coating keeps the blade cooler, smoother, and sharper for longer. Basically preserves the life of the blade. With this blade, I've done a lot of debulking, especially with the down angle. I set in my guidelines and debulk quick. It doesn't irritate. It doesn't get all the way down to the skin on some clients, depending on the hair texture, but for sure, you will not cut anybody no matter how hard you try. Trust me. So this blade is overall good for debulking, lining, sensitive skin, setting guidelines, and for kids. Lining in the back of the neck where it's most sensitive, and also under the neck beard line. Overall versatile, used correctly, you're gonna get some great results. Next up, we got the pencil blade. This is a slimline option for the blade trimmer. This blade is all about detail. It's designed for designs, beard work, and all those hard to reach spots where you need absolute precision. Think of it like drawing with the pencil in your hand lets you carve sharp lines, clean under the jaw, and work corners with finesse. The pencil also features the XO Fusion combination design, which blends fade and taper technology into one blade. Built with the metal molded body and oil reservoirs, it runs cooler, resists rust, and stays sharper longer. Add in that ceramic carbon cutting blade and you got a smoother, sharper cut with less heat. And since it's so slim, it allows for faster movement of the blade and more control. The sharper tips make it hit, and it comes with the blade setter so you can set it closer and get them sharp lines every time. Stock out the box, this thing hits. Actually, lineups with short foreheads or short vertical bars is going to be great. For kids, it's going to be great. For beards, for designs, for nostrils, for the back, for ears, for whatever you need to get into that's tight, this is a great blade. Even mustaches, inside the beard area where it's hard to reach sometimes with the bigger blade because you might cut the rest of the beard off. So depending on your hand and your skill, this blade right here will and can get the job done. Don't sleep on the pencil. All right, now let's break down the Softy Blade for the blade trimmer. This one's designed to be forgiving while still performing at a high level. It's ideal for softer lines and smoother bulk removal, making it a solid option when you need comfort without sacrificing control. The Softy is built with a metal molded blade featuring oil reservoirs, which helps it stay cooler, rust-free, and sharper for longer. Its TY design makes it perfect for tackling large sections of bulk quickly, but with no irritation. Especially helpful on sensitive areas. The slim build also gives you faster blade movement, so it's efficient while staying lightweight in hand. On the feature side, each Softy setup comes with the metal molded Fusion fixed blade, a ceramic carbon cutting blade, and a blade setter tool. So you can dial it in right out of the box. So you can pick up 5 guards for self-grooming. You will not cut any part of your body, even the most sensitive areas. For barbers who want a smooth, irritation-free blade that still handles work efficiently, the Softy is a must-have. As far as I've used it, this blade right here is going to get you the results that you need, especially for debulking hair and edging lines. If you like to tap your line and then come in with the blade after, the razor blade, to save time and be more efficient, this is going to be your blade. If you like to set in the guidelines with the blade upside down and drag it down, this is going to be your blade. It doesn't get too close unless you set it closer, but this debulks like a boss. I've used it on every type of skin, on every type of hair, and it does not irritate as much as I try, and it lines up pretty well actually. I was surprised being that it is a Softy. This is really versatile as well, but this one, you do have to set a little closer if you want to use it specifically as a liner. This is an all-around blade. I recommend it for everything that the pencil does and the DLC blade does. It is very good at lining. It is very good at debulking. It is very good at everything. It is actually really one of the smoothest blades I've actually used personally to debulk, to edge around the neck area, kids, confidently without worrying about snagging or ripping pores out or running over moles or anything like that. If there's bumps or pimples or anything like that, this thing is going to cut through it without making the skin worse. So this is a great blade for any skin type, any hair texture. You can go slow, especially if you go fast. This blade will eat it up, no problem, just like that. The Softy Blade, I recommend this at your station. Is a must-have, versatile for any barber that wants a smooth, fast, all-around, irritation-free blade. All right, here's the Krazy Blade, the deep 2.0 option for the XO and the X trimmers and the Play Now. This blade is built to glide powering through the bulk while still giving you precise lines. So it cuts smooth. It's almost like slicing through hair without resistance. Just makes it perfect for taking down thicker sections while keeping your fade transitions sharp. The Krazy is engineered with a 2.0 deep teeth and R-angled cutting blade that pushes through hair smoother than almost any on the market. On top of that, it's made with 90 Rockwell hardness for extreme durability and coated in graphite so it runs cooler and stays sharp longer. And when it hits the hair, you already know it sizzles like fried chicken, it crunches, all that good stuff, which barbers either love or hate, but it tells you it's working. But see, all that said, it doesn't just debulk like a boss. It actually lines up really great. It leaves a good ash line. It cuts through the hair that's longer, which the deep tooth really helps with. So all my lineups, all my bald fades, behind the ears, this thing was great. Every time that you think there's hair there, you're gonna hear this thing take some down. So for the most part, I use this to debulk and get down to the skin and line up, as you can see here. In my opinion, this is the best versatile blade that TPOB offers, given what it was built for and actually what it does. It debulks very well. It gets down to the skin very well. It lines up very well. It does overall work, shaping, beards, underneath the neck, behind the neck. The lineups are crazy sharp with this blade. It tells you exactly what it left behind with that ash. There is one thing I have to add though. It did snag a few pores on one or two clients. That all depends on the angle you use it. So once I recognized that, I adjusted and now it's all good. But once you have it broken in, this thing's gonna be a beast and level up your game. Now, as far as which trimmer to put it on, I recommend leaving it on the X trimmer if you're going to debulk and do more versatile work. If you're gonna use it on the Play, maybe more detail work. Either way, it's gonna work for you. I just feel that the X brings a little bit more oomph to it when using it to debulk or get down to the skin quicker. Overall, the Krazy is a badass blade. It debulks like no other. It gets right down to the skin and it gives some super sharp lineups. And if you like that loud ass crunch, this one's for you. Do not sleep on the Krazy Blade. Next up, we got that Psycho Blade, the sharpest blade in the TPOB lineup right now. So this blade is built for barbers chasing the cleanest, most surgical finish possible. So the secret is this twisted tooth, crunchy cutting blade. It gives you that crunch sound while slicing hair cleaner than most anything else out there. So the Psycho Blade comes in two variations, the Graphene DLC edition, this black one, and the Gold Titanium edition, this gold one. Both are built tough with 90 Rockwell hardness and 1.5 millimeter deep tooth for durability and precision. The graphene coating keeps the blade cooler and sharper longer, while the Gold Titanium version delivers the same sharpness with a flashier finish and smooth glide. So basically, one's gold, one's black. One's flashy with a smoother finish, one stays cooler longer. Inside both versions include a cam follower, a spring, and a metal blade saddle. This blade so far has cut the most consistent for me and sharp. And just like that Krazy Blade, you're gonna hear that sizzling sound of the crunch when you're running through it. So you know it's cutting for sure. This blade right here I use for absolutely everything. I use it to debulk, I use it to get down to the skin, and I use it to line up everything, the face to the lineups to behind the ears to the C cups. It's actually set pretty sharp out the box. I like how it leaves the ash, and I like how it compressed pretty hard with it without having to worry about irritating. So you can set this sharper if you like. If you want to use it to tap, you will definitely experience all the features that comes with it, whether it's the sharp lines that leave an ash or that crunch that you get with a twisted tooth. The Psycho's an absolute hitter for me. I can go aggressive. You could actually feel the blade doing work. I can leave that sharp ash line and you can hear a good crunch with it. If you like sharp lines, ash lines, and crunch, this is the blade for you. This will help you hit that lineup over and over again without irritating. Overall, solid blade if you're looking to get them sharp, crispy lines. All right, last but not least, the Morono Blade, a blade that sets itself apart with engineering and finish. Out of the box, it's factory set to Morono standards. So without any extra tweaking, you're getting already pro-level alignment straight from Morono himself with the magic straight out of the box from the factory. Inside you get a twisted tooth, crunchy cutting blade, a cam follower, spring and metal blade saddle for stability and smooth motion. So these are now available for the Play trimmer and the X, XO, and even Babyliss trimmer. So it'll come with the blade saddle or bracket specifically for the trimmer you're ordering it for. No mods, just high quality plug and play attachments. Some of the features include the built-in 90 Rockwell hardness, the diamond lap finish, and a 1.5 millimeter deep teeth that cut close while staying balanced. The twisted blade design moves through hair smoother than almost anything else right now. And obviously it gives that same sizzling crunch to let you know it's cutting. So between the precision finish, advanced hardening, and Morono's factory tuning, this blade is built for high definition definition and barbers that really have an absolute need for that highly detailed finish work. If you want polish, this is your blade right here. I haven't recommended this to any beginner barbers yet, but if you are and you want to try it for yourself, who knows, you might like this even better than what you have right now. I just feel that this is for a more experienced barber that has already mastered their touch and their sensitivity with the machine in their hand. Either way, it's going to work well for the plate and the X trimmer. I personally, my favorite right now is this blade on the X trimmer to debulk and line up. It gets me through haircuts very quickly. So depending on your setup and your style of cutting and type of finish you developed so far, this blade will definitely help you elevate any type of detail work or polishing that you want to lock in and level up and master. Alright, so there it is. Every single TPOB blade ever made, weeks of use, real cuts, real clients. That's the realest review you're gonna get this far on the internet. Real barber, raw, every single time. Some of these I like more than others, but here's how I break it down. For beginners, the DLC Ghost, the Pencil, the Softy, all safe, smooth, they won't irritate. Then you step up into the advanced stuff, the Krazy, the Psycho, the Morono. The Krazy is the most versatile, hands down, eats through bulk, gets down to the skin fast, and gives you that crunch. The Psycho is razor sharp, crazy lineups, solid debulking, and clean finishes. And the Morono, that's high definition detailing, surgical precision. So if I had to rate them from beginner to extreme pro detail, this is how I lay it down. Ghost, Pencil, Softy, Krazy, Psycho, Morono. And this is just my personal preference. This is the way I cut. You seen some of my results. You might like it, you might not. But hey, don't listen to me. Go buy you some of these blades. Go try them for yourself. You never know what trimmer, what blade combination is going to suit you best. And that's why I do these reviews for you guys that ask me to compare each blade. This is what I got with my results. I know I favored some more than others, but that's only because that's the style I cut and that's the level I have my settings at. And that's all it is. It's about finding your own rhythm, finding your own settings, and finding your own setup to take you to the next level in your cutting career. So if you like what you see, subscribe, like, share this with somebody that's been trying to find the right blade. Maybe it's going to help them out. Drop a comment, ask any questions, I'll reply, and see you on the next one. Peace. Also, hit the store, hit my link, use code CuttyFresh to save $40 on anything on that link that you see. All right, peace.